Hey guys, welcome to another best of one from the tournament Spring Cup from the loser bracket. Played between Wolf and Syxers, also known as Splash. Orks versus Space Marines matchup. And the map is Meeting of Minds. It's a longer game, not sure if it's very good or not, we'll see. But most of the games in this loser bracket were very short, so I just pick longer games hoping that they would be better, but it's hard to have a short game on Meeting of Minds. So in the left side, Syxers or Splash with Space Marines goes for 3 scouts. Chapel Barracks 2 servitors. And we'll see if he will build a generator or not. Yeah, he places the generator and we'll go for the Force Commander. Good opening for this map. In the right, Wolf. This is the Wolf that we've watched against Elamount in the best of 3. He makes 3 Slugger Boy squads, no, 2 Slugger Boy squads. These are the Shooter Boys. Well, it's enough, 2 Slugger Boys and a Shooter Boy squad on this map. Even if you have more points than on other maps, the Shooter Boys can still capture 1 point and it's fine, it's enough. It's just important to keep these Slugger Boys alive. Big Mac is out, and 1 LP2 is on the way. Wolf harassing in here wants to deny Splash the relic, but he will capture it in time. And now it's time for the Shooter Boys to run away. The Force Commander is way too dangerous for them. 68 to 10 economy for Splash. He upgrades 1 LP2 as well. And makes the first squad of the Space Marines. Force Commander nicely defending this position. Splash wants to make sure everything will be fine here with his relic. Now he can upgrade it. It's a very good listening post, this one to be upgraded. It defends the relic and can also shoot in the area. I think it reaches this area. Big Mac on the other side manages to destroy a listening post. I'm not sure if it was built, but good job by Wolf. He also comes with a Shooter Boys. He wants to kill the scouts and he might succeed. Splash making a mistake, and here he wanted to tie up the Shooter Boys with a scout squad. Only if it was reinforced maybe it could have survived, but with only 2 scouts it's impossible. Too many Shooter Boys and even Slugger Boys. Big Mac lost half HP though. Wolf has to be more careful with his Big Mac. More LP2s upgraded by Splash and another generator on the way. Plus 1 more squad of Space Marines. While for Wolf we have already a better economy. 122 to 20, he has 2 banners and builds the pilo guns. Also makes 1 more squad of Shooter Boys and goes for the Storm Boys. And the Gretchen infiltration as well. Goes for the armor upgrade instantly. We have some insignificant fighting here. It doesn't decide anything for now. Looks like Splash is being a bit greedy in here, attacking the Orks with this small army. Nice counterattack now for Wolf. Oh yeah, this LP2 reaches even this area. Very good one indeed. Now these Space Marines without any upgrades suffer a lot from the shooter boys with the big shooters, and even from the Storm boys. And Splash losing the second squad of scouts. Does he have any scouts left? Probably not. I think he also lost some scouts in here. So let's see the map. Vision for Wolf, it's great. Controls one critical location in here and will control this one probably as well. Does not capture it yet though. He misclicked with his Slugger boys. So the Orc army is stronger now, as you can see. The shooter boys with the big shooters are very dangerous. But Splash is tier 2. Does he have the armor? Yeah, he will have it very soon. And adds the surgeons. The things will change. And Splash will manage to put up a fight very soon. He also needs those grenades. I'm not sure if he has them. Oh, he probably doesn't, because there were no armor yet on tier 1. But Splash still finding it hard to get closer to this army. He is losing plenty of Space Marines. Big Shooter's doing a great job. Now Bloaters being added to the Space Marines, and they have the armor upgrade. Also, this LP2 will probably survive, 2 servitors repairing it, so Wolf has to retreat. Nice hold by Splash. Yeah, it's a good game so far. A few micro mistakes from Splash. He lost all of his scouts. This is bad. He needs to make one scout squad to capture the point. He will capture this one with a Space Marine squad. Well, it's only 1 point, it's acceptable. And he is awaiting for the chaplain anyway. But I think you should have at least 1 capper squad in the entire game, you never know. So you have to keep them alive. In case you lose some points, you can capture them again without having to sacrifice a part of your army. Yeah, he's going for the scouts, good job. And for the sacred artifact. Will he make the machine pit though? I think he would need a rhino. It's great to have a rhino against Orks. It's much easier to micro if Orc player will make the knobs or mass storm boys, so having a rhino, tempests or hellfire dreadnoughts is a good decision in here. Tier 2 for Orc, 55 out of 55 Orcs, here we have them. 2 squad of Storm Boys, 2 squads of Shooter Boys and 1 squad of Knobs with a big mech. Nice, here we have the engagement. It looks like the Orc army is much bigger. Knobs with the Storm Boys can buy up the entire Space Marine army, and the Shooter Boys can fight them from a distance. Very good engagement from Wolf. Good attack, killed plenty of Space Marines. Looks like Wolf will have to retreat in here. Too many units shooting in here. 2 LP2s and a turret. He cannot win this. But he has done a good job during this time on the other side and destroyed again this listening post for the 3rd time and decaps it. Good job. Librarian out. And still 3 squads of Space Marines are alive. Seems like Splash wants to engage. He has this Librarian ability now as well. I think he has smited plenty of Orks in here now. Yeah, Splash will manage to fight these Orks. He has 3 heroes and 3 squads of Space Marines. Now even the Grey Knights are out. 110 to 30 economy against 140 to 70. Great economy for Wolf. He built the mech shop and a big generator. And the big generator gives a huge advantage on this map. Nice spotting here. Splash manages to kill plenty of tank boosters. 3 of them died. And what do we have in Wolf's army? Still the Nobs are alive. 2 squads of Shoot Up Boys alive and Storm Boys. Plus 1 squad of tank boosters. And a Slugger Boy squad capturing the critical location. And it looks like we will have a fight in here. And I'm pretty sure Splash can fight these Orks with this huge army. Let's see. A very good cast of the Grey Knight ability in here. So many Nobs get killed. Even the Big Mech will die. So Wolf loses the key squad in his army. Nobs with a Big Mech. It's a huge loss for Splash. And now also kills these war trucks. Yeah, not a very good fight for Wolf here. Only 2 squads of Shoot Up Boys now, and the Nobs again getting out. And the Big Mech. Well, I think going for this mech shop wasn't a very bright idea. He had to go tier 3, he needs those flash gits to stop this army, and maybe a fighter bomber later on. This mech shop and the big generator delayed his tier 3. Well, maybe the big generator not, but the mech shop for sure, with all those war trucks. Now Wolf wants to destroy some economy, it seems. I'd focus this turret in the first place, and then the listening posts, because this might get upgraded to anti-vehicle. Wolf manages to destroy the LP2 of Splash. Skull's hunting this war truck, but I think it will go down very soon. There is one rocket launcher here, and it goes down. It got destroyed by the minefield, by the way, by this minefield. And now the Shoot Up Boy is getting trapped, and from behind by the Grey Knights, Splash casting their ability. So Shoot Up Boys running through here will get killed. Very good management and army placement by Splash. His fights were well thought. He used his brain, it seems, in this game, while not so much for Wolf. He rebuilds again the mech shop while being on tier 2. Why? And Splash is tier 3 with a lower economy even. With a lower economy, Splash manages to hit tier 3 faster. Good job, now this Space Marine army seems unstoppable. 3 heroes and Grey Knights. Plus 3 squads of Space Marines. Very hard to stop. Even with a tier 3 work, it's hard to stop this. You need 2 squads of Flash Gits fully reinforced and maybe 1 squad of Nobs. So then you can fight this army. Otherwise it's very difficult. Yeah, Wolf's base gets obliterated in here. He does some counter harass during this time. Something tells me these Space Marines will manage to destroy Wolf's buildings much faster. Orks buildings have much less HP, and this Space Marine army is better at destroying buildings. Only 1 squad of Nobs with a big mech on the other side. Well, it's good to destroy buildings, but it's slower, of course. So the base trade is clearly in Splash's favor. Now this orbital relay is up, he can go for the Terminators. Has the mega armored Nobs on the other side, a Killacan and another squad of Nobs. And the orbital bombardment cost. Yeah, very nicely done by Splash here. Well played. And Wolf's base gets completely destroyed. I think it's time for work to leave. Places another barrack in here, but it just won't help. Feels like this Space Marine army is unkillable at this point. Wolf tries to do something here, but it's impossible. So I think Wolf going for the mech shop twice was a mistake. He just didn't need that. Wasn't worth at all. Especially when he invested so much in his close combat army. Plenty of resources invested in Nobs, in Storm Boys in the middle game, and he also went for the mech shop, delayed his technology tree a lot. He pushes this Space Marine army back, but the Terminators now will land soon. And it will be over. Yeah, Wolf just quits the game. He understands it's a defeat. He lost the entire base, only had the pile of guns in here and a unconstructed barracks. 88 to 29 economy on the other side. Splash lost 2 points, but it wasn't a big deal. Space Marine can fight even with a low economy, as long as they keep their army alive. Their units are very strong, plenty of HP. He also was going for the global upgrade. Well, let's see the score here. 114 units killed against 62. Yeah, pretty one-sided on the units killed. Orks were dying way too quickly. And 14 buildings destroyed by Splash against 8 by Wolf. On resources, Wolf was ahead. But his unit choice for this map was pretty poor, and the mech shop was a bad idea in my opinion. On technology also shows Wolf ahead. He had more research count, 87 reinforced units, yeah. He reinforced his storm boys and knobs. Big time, but didn't really help. So we have a win for Splash in the loser bracket. I think there will be 2 more videos, 2 more best of 3s from the winner bracket. And very soon we'll find out who won the tournament. I will not spoil anything. Thank you all for watching. Leave your feedback below the video, a like or dislike, and I'll see you next time.